Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Baby J TV. I'm just going to talk about it, man. The Freedom Convoy 2021. Freedom Convoy 2021. For those who already know, I did an audio on my Patreon. Y'all go there. I got a 5-level tier for the general support and $10 tier for the real revolutionaries, right? The real ones. And I'm just going to make a quick YouTube video. Give also a link to my rant on Patreon. I'm going to put a little bit of it right here. And an oppressive government that keeps on pressing and pressing and pressing, you need strong men. You need men to stand up. Now, look, should women stand up? Do women stand up? Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's something about having men stand up that makes also a massive difference. A massive difference, right? Because let's say, for example, all women stood up, right? When you have men join in, when you have men lean in, you have more impact and more power. I'm just being real. Even feminists know this. Feminists know this. Now, look, that's not the point of my entire spiel. My point of what I'm trying to talk about is the freedom truckers and how they have the strength. The truck convoy have the strength to say, hey, we're done with this. Make sure to go and get your behind. I'm trying to cuss less. Get your behind on Patreon. But what is the Freedom Convoy 2022? So basically, truckers, right? Canadian truckers and also Americans were told by Justin Trudeau on January 15th that they have to be fully jabbed, which apparently is used to be 2 doses, but people are proposing it to be 3, right? They had to be fully jabbed in order to travel across the United States, across the border, in order to keep their jobs. If they are not fully jabbed, they are out of work. They cannot cross the border, right? And about 15 to 20% of those truckers did not and don't want to comply, right? So they decided, hey, we're going to protest, right? We're going to drive our trucks from wherever we are, either BC, let's say Newfoundland, let's say, Niagara Falls, whatever. All these truckers from all around Canada said, hey, let's go to Parliament in Ottawa, where I live, right? I live in OT, shouts out OT. And let's go to our Parliament building, basically our White House, and let's protest and tell Justin Trudeau and these lame politicians that we've had enough. We're done with these jab mandates. We're done with these lockdowns. We're done with these rules that are oppressive, right? And along the road, while they were starting to do this, something happened. They started to gain steam. And this convoy, which started out very small, about 1,000 trucks, is now 70,000, kilometers, 70 kilometers long. And for y'all Americans, that's about 60 something miles long convoy of trucks coming into the capital of Canada, Ottawa, to Parliament to protest, right? It's absolutely beautiful. Anyone on my Patreon, y'all already know how I feel about the jab, about the vid, about all of this. I've made countless audios and videos. Y'all go on the Patreon, link in bio. But I'm so happy. I'm so proud. And trust me, what's happening now is that a lot of these politicians are flipping to start support the truckers. Why do they have to support the truckers? Because if you do not have enough truckers, right, working fully to supply the country, you have a supply chain issue, meaning the grocery stores have less food, meaning the big box stores, you're talking about Costco, Walmart, they don't have enough items, right? And that's how you start having a drought, start having inflation, meaning things that used to cost you 5 bones, cost 6, cost 7, toilet paper, Rolls that used to cost about $5 for 20 of them, now they cost about 10. Things get more expensive, and that ruins the economy. Why? Because people don't have enough money, right? People don't know this, but Canada is in large debt. Billions upon billions, I believe some trillions in debt. Okay? The most in debt state or province in North America ain't New York. It ain't California. It's definitely not Florida. It's Ontario. Ontario owes trillions and trillions of dollars. And there's been hella lockdowns here, right? Hella lockdowns. Toronto had the longest lockdown in North America. Yes, not California, not LA, not New York. No, Toronto, Canada, right? And people are done. People are fed up. Canadians have tried their best. Apparently, it's reported that about 90% of truckers are jabbed up, right? But for that 90%, right, for a good majority of them to be against these mandates, against these lockdowns, to protest and drive all the way from where they're from to come and protest, it tells you how frustrated they are. It shows you the anger they have for our politicians who constantly want to keep the status quo, and they don't care about health. They're not caring about people's health, right? If they cared about health, they would not close down the gyms. If they cared about people's health, they would encourage people to have more fruit and veggies. And where do fruits and veggies come from? They're not in Canada. Canada, especially in winter, when you have minus 20 temperatures, minus 40 temperatures, they don't grow here, bro. They grow south of the border. And who goes south of the borders? Truckers. Truckers, right? And what's happening right now is a lot of people are conflating these truckers with far-right movements, with terrorists. People's trying to say it's going to be January 6, 2.0. That is not true. That is not true. And if that is true, that's a minority, a small, tiny minority of people, right? Now, let me tell you this. In Ottawa, where I live at, right, about a year and a half ago, right? Actually, more accurately, in 2020, there were protests for George Floyd. That's about 2 years ago, my bad. There were protests for George Floyd, pro-black protests, Black Lives Matter protests. I participated. As y'all know, I'm pro-black on this side, so is this channel, right? We had a ton of people in downtown Ottawa protesting and demanding justice. People don't know this, but Ottawa police is extremely corrupt, and definitely they have issues, right? People were scared that these protesters, us who were protesting, they were scared that we would have looting, right? That we would attack businesses. Never happened. It was peaceful. It was calm. It was united. It was strong, right? That is what's happening right now. The mainstream media is trying to troll people and trying to make it seem that this is a convoy of racists. No, it's not. They are black truckers out there. They are indigenous truckers out there. They are female truckers out there. There are people who are gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, trans, all of that, who have issues with the overreach of Justin Trudeau and this government. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's about power, it's about control, and it's about a lot of Canadians who are cheesed and want their freedom back. They want to live normally. They want to fight. They don't want to sit there and lay down and let a freaking politician, right, specifically Trudeau, who claims during this whole ordeal that he's contracted COVID, right, contracted the vid, right? He claims he contracted the vid. But it's kind of coincidental. It's kind of interesting how he claims he caught the vid after getting triple jabbed, after going all full mask, going all of this, when a convoy of thousands, 500,000, close to 600,000 truckers and protesters are coming to his city. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny and it's sad. Okay? I will keep y'all updated. All my vid-related videos, vid-19 videos, and audios will mostly be on Patreon. I don't want to get my channel destroyed because we know how YouTube algorithms are. They will be on Patreon. That's where I'm going to talk about this. Let me know what y'all think. I will give y'all up-to-date information as somebody who lives in Ottawa. And let's fight the powers, man. Freedom Convoy 2021, 22. I'm proud of these patriots. Like, comment, sub. Big Baby J. We out.